It's championship point. Middle for a dig, Amado, and they win it! 2018 National Collegiate Men's Volleyball Champions, Long Beach State!
You win the fourth set, and you had never been down 2-1 in a game this season. So you get to the fifth set. Take me through that final point.
It was unbelievable. I can't put it into words. Maybe you can help me out here.
Well, I know for me that last point, felt pretty long for me. Just kind of sitting there waiting for, I believe it was Gima serving.
Yeah.
Where am I gonna? For me, like offensively, I was like, where am I gonna go? Where's the best situation where we can put this ball down? Kind of made up my mind right when the pass came off. Set Nick puts it away, and literally I think I just took off running.
You were gone.
I was gone. I remember, I think Jordan tried to grab me and kind of hold me down, and I just took off. I ran through his arm, did a little lap, and it was a surreal moment, yeah.
What is the most memorable part of the actual game?
Simone Anderson's dad.
Oh, man. Definitely when you look up in the stands and he looks like he's about to explode with.
I think he did multiple times.
Yeah.
Now, what is the most memorable part that stands out from the celebration and everything that happened after that final point?
Well, for me, after I got the kill, I was just like immobilized by excitement. Like I wasn't taking off in full sprints like Josh was. And the next thing I know, I have Ryan Poole in my face. He's hugging me. Everyone else is around me. And like all I want to do is just, I want to go find my dad, give my dad a hug. That was probably the most incredible moment I've had in my entire life.
I kind of, you kind of reflect on everything you've done the entire season, and then after that, seeing almost the entire student section on the court was just, you just look back on the incredible support we've had all year from the entire school, the entire community, and it was awesome.
I'd also have to say seeing Bjorn just break down, it melted my heart, because that kid puts in a ton of work, a ton of effort. This is his life, this is what he's gonna do forever. So for him to leave his senior year, after a game like that, and seeing the emotion it brought out of him was pretty incredible as well.
Josh, 7 months ago, we were sitting in this building and we talked about how your 2017 title run ended in the semifinals. And this year, you were at a different end to the story. How sweet was the victory, having experienced that kind of defeat?
It's in the back of our minds for sure. We're giving you a little bit of an edge, like, man, this is something that we've worked for the past 3 years. But what really came down to it was this year and what we put in, the work we put in this year, and the all-in kind of mentality that everyone decided that made the decision to adopt that type of mentality was maybe the difference from last year. Just the amount of guys that were just in full head of steam towards this goal that we wanted, and would do whatever it took to kind of get it. Just that grit mindset that we always talk about was amazing. It was awesome to be a part of.
When you first got to Long Beach, do you remember those initial conversations, and was it always about, we're going to win a national title while you're here?
I mean, yeah, I personally chose Long Beach because of the volleyball, because of Allen, and it just seemed like a viable option to believe in, It wasn't like this conversation that was like, yeah, we're gonna win a national championship, but it was a conversation that was like, this is a blueprint for a national championship. So that's what hooked me.
You've referenced the wall behind you multiple times that says expect greatness. What is it like to now have set part of that standard and to be part of that greatness?
It feels good. It feels awesome, but there's always more. Even though we, won this great trophy this year, we still have next year, and teams are only going to get better. So we've reached this one level of greatness, and now it's about how far can we take that.
It's all about how you view greatness, and for us, there's never really a cap on that. Being able to say expect greatness and achieve something towards that is great. But then again, in the back of our minds, well, what's next? What's the next great thing we're going to strive to be or strive to do.
Now you both talked about you keep improving. This isn't the end. You're both back next year. Why are you excited for the upcoming season?
I'm just excited to see the makeup of our team kind of change and for people to kind of step up. The guys like Matt Butler and Bjorn and Davis, Zach, Jason, all of them, they set a pretty high standard for us to kind of match. So it's going to be awesome to kind of feel out people and feel out the program and teach the program to new people as well as live it another year.